Guys, today we're making some morning breakfast bars and I'm gonna put everything into the food processor. So everything will be blended into your food processor. Then we just need a baking dish and I have it lined with parchment paper. It's just easier once we bake them and pull them out to cut them. You don't have to use the parchment paper. You can just go ahead and spray this with a non-stick cooking spray if you'd like, or you can use the parchment paper just to make it easier. I do have the oven preheating right now to 350 degrees. So you want to do that before we get started. And in here I have 1 cup of just dry oats. So we'll need 2 cups total, but for the beginning I'm just going to do 1 cup. We'll add our remaining 1 cup in just a second. So the first thing we're going to add is 1 cup of our oats. You can use gluten-free if you need to use gluten-free oats. So I have the oats, and then we're going to use 1 cup of almonds. These are just raw almonds. So we're going to add our almonds, and then I'm adding 1 scoop of just a vanilla protein. And you can use whatever protein you would like. If you want to use a plant-based protein, it's completely up to you what kind of protein that you use. And I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on, and we're just going to pulse this around just to get everything nice and mixed together. So I'm just going to go ahead and pulse this for just a couple seconds. Okay, so I have that all pulsed together. The next thing I'm going to add is about 10 dates. You want to make sure they're pitted, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the dates right inside. So you just want to use about 10 dates. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla and just a little shake of sea salt. So just 1 teaspoon. Okay, and then we're just going to add just a little dash of sea salt. And then next we're going to add a 1/2 cup. You can use pure maple syrup or honey, completely up to you, or you can also use agave if you would like. So I'm just going to put I'm using pure maple syrup. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in, and then I'm going to put the lid back on and pulse this around just so those dates can kind of get broken up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and pulse this just to get our dates and all the mixture together. Okay, so I mixed that up and it's now coming into a nice paste. And then the next thing we're going to add is 1 cup of fresh blueberries. I'm using fresh blueberries. You could use frozen as well. So I'm going to add that, and this is going to now turn our mixture like a blue-purple color because of the blueberries. And so I'm going to pulse this around, and then we're going to add our remaining 1 cup of oats. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this around. I mixed everything up into the food processor, so it's all kind of like a big paste in there if you can see it. So what I'm going to do next is just plop it out into the baking dish, and then we're going to take the back of a spoon and just kind of spread it out. So I'm going to take out the blade first. Okay, so we're just going to plop this in, and you're just going to have to kind of work with it. Basically, like once you get it in, then you're just going to take your spoon and just kind of like flatten it out into like one solid like bar. So I'm just going to take my spoon and I'm just going to like work this out till it's all perfectly smooth. And then I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, maybe 25, but usually it takes about 20 minutes in my oven. So I'll let you guys know the exact time, but it's usually 20 minutes. I've done these quite a few times and it's usually just 20 minutes. Okay, our breakfast bars are out of the oven. They took exactly 20 minutes and they make a dozen breakfast bars. So you can have these throughout the week. It's nice to have it either for your breakfast or a mid-afternoon snack. Have it with a cup of almond milk or cashew milk or whatever you would like, but they're really filling. They're really good. They're not too sweet, and they're not like a, how do I explain it? They're like a chewy but dense, so they're really filling. I like them. They have like just a ton of flavors in them, so they're just like a good breakfast bar. I don't know how to describe it to you. They're just really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try these out, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!